What is going on, family? Check this out. It looks like TikTok is officially getting banned, or should I say finally getting banned, come September 17th, right? From the US. I know it sounds like big news, or does it sound like familiar news, all right? Whether you love it, hate it, scroll through it in your bed every night or every morning, looks like it's about to affect millions of people. Let's break down why it's happening, what it means for creators, and my thoughts. And I know y'all want to hear my thoughts on this. All right. So before we get into that, I am your girl VCoop, down piece in the VCoop to be exact. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff right beneath this video. Love for y'all to check out my channel. We're taking a big change on this because not only am I about to dive into AI more, we're about to dive into things such as this more as well. All right, so make sure y'all definitely like, share, subscribe once again. And as we get into more of this, what we want to check out now is some commentary. All right, we want to get into what sets this, right? Because every few months, we're hearing that TikTok is about to be banned, right? It was banned for a little bit. Just off of my own personal knowledge, it was banned a little bit when it came down to people it banned, and then whoever didn't delete it, they got a chance to keep it. Whoever did delete it is gone completely, right? So now I'm guessing they're trying to get rid of it from everybody's devices. I would hate for that to happen. All right, but let's just get into a little bit of it. U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday extended to September 17th a deadline for China-based ByteDance to divest the U.S. assets of short video app TikTok or despite a law that mandated a sale or shutdown without significant progress. All right. So that happened back in June. Of course, we know that it officially banned, long before then. But yeah, so I mean, that's basically what's going on here, and we're just a few weeks away from that deadline, really a couple right now. And it's wild, it isn't just some app anymore. It's literally where music blows up, it goes viral, it's where memes start, and it's where people run their businesses, right? This is not just marketing anymore. When people are running their business, they also have to be a marketer for that business. So it's so many things that go on here. I know me personally, I'm trying to figure out what I like, right? And sometimes just scrolling on TikTok tells me I'm interested in that. All right, so that's just my thing. But we're gonna get into why this is happening, okay? And the reason that this is happening is basically lawmakers issued a January 19th deadline for ByteDance to sell the U.S. assets of TikTok, citing fears that China could gain access to the U.S. data users. All right, TikTok and ByteDance have maintained no user data has or would be shared, and say a ban violates the Constitution's First Amendment protection against government restriction of free speech. All right, so there's been some back and forth between the U.S. and China or the owners of TikTok to try to keep this in the U.S. But obviously, it just hasn't been a full agreement, right? So we're hoping that this is not going to be the case come September 17th. But until then, we just kind of have to sit tight and cross our fingers. All right. So now here's where it gets real for creators. All right. Where it gets real for creators is that basically we're running into an issue here. Right? We're running into an issue where we don't know what's about to happen. We don't know who's about to have to start figuring out new ways to promote their business or to continue to gain revenue for however they eat. Right? This is taking away how people eat. And I think that's what is interesting about all of this. So if you're a person who, hey, I want to try something new, this kind of takes away from that. You can't just go on TikTok now and find what restaurants you want to eat at. Or if you want to take your family somewhere, right? Sometimes we go on there, hey, what are the best places in Atlanta? And this takes away from that as well. And that's kind of that's kind of what we're running into here. And I don't necessarily think that it has anything to do with anything terrible. I think it's just a political debate, honestly. But regardless of what happens politically, we know that this is going to continue somewhere. Like basically we're going to be good with TikTok or good without TikTok. All right, whether it's Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, you name it, whatever's next, the culture is there. All right, so make sure y'all tell me what y'all think below. I want to know what y'all think. What do y'all think about this TikTok being banned? What do y'all think about what's going to be next? Comment all of that below. Do you think this is fair? Do you think it's actually going to happen? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. And if TikTok absolutely disappears, where do you want to go? Comment that below. Is it going to be Instagram? Is it going to be YouTube? Is it going to be Grok? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You just drop it in the comments and let me know what you think. Where are you moving if TikTok is gone? That's all I want to know. So yeah, TikTok's future in the US is looking a little shaky here. But hey, September 17th, let's come back to this topic and figure out what's if we were right or if we were wrong. Because in my opinion, do we really want to get rid of this? Maybe it's bigger than my understanding, or it is definitely bigger than my understanding. I'll keep y'all posted as things develop. Like I said, September 17th, we're going to come back unless something interesting comes up before then that we need to talk about. Until then, make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button right beneath this video. Next video coming probably is going to be about AI. All right. Make sure you check out all of my content if you haven't already. Once again, I am your girl VCoop, down piece and VCoop to be exact, and I will see y'all soon.